Hello everyone, it is December 2025 and we are standing outside Grand Central Station. What we're going to do in this video is we're going to have a look at the former site of Great Victoria Street Station and see what has changed since the last video, which I did a year on since the closure. The first thing I'm going to point out does not relate to Great Victoria Street Station, but as you can see here, some of the lovely old street lights from the Boyne Bridge have been preserved outside Grand Central Station. So I am currently standing on the site of Great Victoria Street Railway Station. As you can see over there, the station building still survives. You can see there is the door which led you from the ticket barrier and concourse onto the platforms. The biggest change obviously in the area is that Durham Street, Boyne Bridge Place, has been rebuilt on ground level. And as you can see, has reopened. So if I turn this way, we are looking towards where the platforms were. I am roughly standing where the end of platform 1 was. As you can see, this area where the track bed for platform 2 and the actual site of platform 2 is now being turned into an access road for the buses to get into the station. Walking roughly over here is where the track bed for platform 3 and platforms 3 and 4 were located. As you remember, the railway ran out this direction towards Westlink Junction. You can just about see the new railway infrastructure in the background there, where that electric double-decker is now about to cross over the bridge. You can just about see the railway infrastructure. There is a train coming in there, if you look closely, behind the bus on the far stand. But this is mad how this has changed in over a year. Like I said, this area here is going to be used as an access point for the buses. Buses will be able to drive in from Boyne Bridge Place straight into the station. The bus depot has been relocated. If you look in the distance there, you can see that the bus depot now sits on where some of the track bed used to be, that led up towards Westlink Junction. So round at the front of the station building and former concourse, there is pretty much no change since the last video. You can see there on the arch the remnants of the Great Victoria Street sign are still there. But as you can see there, if you look through the doors, remarkably, over a year on, the departure boards still have power to them. Looking from here, it looks like they say, "Please listen for announcements," and then it has Translink's phone number underneath. That's quite mad that they still have power over a year since the station closed. Unfortunately, there is no way to gain access to the former concourse, as it's been blocked off inside the former Europa bus station concourse, which has been turned into the Halt, basically like a food market in there now. As far as I'm aware, I believe the former railway concourse might be converted into something similar, but there's no confirmation on that. I don't know how true it is. As you can see here on the doors leading into the former Europa bus station concourse, the NIR logo still remains. So here is another view looking towards the former station building. We are looking towards the entrance from the ticket bar onto the platforms. So as you've seen, there hasn't been much change to the former Great Victoria Street railway station site since the last video. Obviously the biggest change being the rebuilding and reopening of Boyne Bridge Place in Durham Street.